The parable of the wheat and the tares. Another parable he put forth unto them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. But while the men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat, and went his way. Yahuwah planted wheat, Yasharel. For the vineyard of Yahuwah Sabaoth is the house of Yasharel, and the men of Yehuda his pleasant plant. And Satan planted tares. What are tares? Tares are weeds that are often found growing among wheat. They are difficult to distinguish from wheat, especially in their early stages of growth, and can be harmful to the wheat crop. So what are the tares that Satan planted? Well, let's take a look at the Constantine Creed. This early document of the Roman Catholic Church, established by Emperor Constantine and codified at the Council of Nicaea, is a fundamental but little-known policy of the Catholic Church. It is an attempt to not just distance from, but destroy the connections of their new religion, Christianity, from its origins in the Hebraic Jewish culture. Also included are decrees from subsequent Catholic councils. And here is the Constantine Creed of 325 AD, established by the Council of Nicaea. I renounce all customs, rites, legalisms, unleavened breads, and sacrifices of lambs of the Hebrews, and all the other feasts of the Hebrews, sacrifices, prayers, aspirations, purifications, sanctifications, and propitiations, and fasts, and new moons, and Shabbats, and superstitions, and hymns, and chants, and observances, and synagogues. Absolutely everything Jewish, every law, rite, and custom, and if afterward I shall wish to deny and return to Jewish superstition, or shall be found eating with Jews, or feasting with them, or secretly conversing and condemning the Christian religion instead of openly confuting them, and condemning their vain faith, then let the trembling of Cain and the leprosy of Gehazi cleave to me, as well as the legal punishment to which I acknowledge myself liable. And may I be in anathema in the world to come, and may my soul be set down with Satan and the devils. And this is the source in which it comes from. Setting a brand new holy day of Easter as the resurrection of Yahusha, distinct from the biblical dates of Passover and first fruits, his actual death and resurrection. This decree was read by Constantine and sent to the churches everywhere. When the question arose concerning the most holy day of Easter, it was decreed by common consent to be expedient that this festival should be celebrated on the same day by all in every place. And truly in the first place, it seemed to everyone a most unworthy thing that we should follow the custom of the Jews in the celebration of this most holy solemnity, who polluted wretches, having stained their hands with a nefarious crime, are justly blinded in their minds. It is fit, therefore, that rejecting the practices of this people, we should perpetuate to all future ages the celebration of this rite in a more legitimate order. Let us then have nothing in common with the most hostile rabble of the Jews. The Council of Nicaea 325 AD creed to which Christians would have to swear. I accept all customs, rites, legalisms, and feasts of the Roman sacrifices, prayers, purifications with water, sanctification by Pontificus Maximus, High Priest to Rome, propitiations and feasts, and the new Sabbath, sole day, Sunday, all new chants and observances, and all the food and drinks of the Romans. In other words, I absolutely accept everything Roman, every new law, rite, and custom of Rome and the new Roman religion. Christians were banned from celebrating the Passover Seder ritual meal with Jewish friends or neighbors. The biblical Sabbath day was outlawed. Christians must not Judaize by resting on the Sabbath, but must work on that day, rather honoring the Lord's day, and if they can, resting then as Christians. But if any be found to be Judaizers, let them be cursed from Christ. is the creed of Constantine and the Council of Nicaea to all new Christian converts. This is the terror that Satan planted, the religion of Christianity. Christians are the tares. Now let's read the parable of the wheat and the tares again. Another parable he put forth unto them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat, and went his way. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. So the servants of the house came and said unto him, Abba, did you not sow good seed in your field? From whence then has it tares? He said unto them, An enemy has done this. The servant said unto him, Will you then that we go and gather them up? But he said, Nay, lest while you gather up the tares, you root up also the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest. And in the time of harvest I will say to the reapers, Gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. And now the breakdown. Then Yahushua sent the multitude away and went into the house, and his Talmudim, his disciples, came unto him, saying, Declare unto us the parable of the tares of the field. He answered and said unto them, He that soweth the good seed is the son of Adam. The field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom, but the tares are the children of the wicked one. The enemy that sowed them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels. As therefore the tares are gathered and burned in the fire, so shall it be in the end of this world. The son of Adam shall send forth his angel, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend, and them which do transgress the Torah, and shall cast them into a furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Then shall the righteous shine forth as the sun in the kingdom of their Father. Who has ears to hear, let them hear. Now that we know who was what in the breakdown of that parable, let's read that parable again, replacing certain words. Another parable he put forth unto them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is likened unto the son of Adam, which sowed Yasharel in the world. But while men slept, Satan came and sowed Christianity among Yasharel and went his way. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the Christians also. So the servants of the house came and said unto him, Abba, did you not sow Yasharel in the world? From whence then has it Christians? He said unto them, Satan has done this. The servants said unto him, Will you then that we go and gather them up? But he said, Nay, lest while you gather up the Christians, you root up also Yasharel with them. Let both grow together until the harvest. And in the time of harvest I will say to the reapers, Gather ye together first the Christians, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather Yasharel into my barn, the kingdom.